Welcome back to the 801 Diaries podcast. I'm Emily.
And I'm Abby.
Abby, how are ya?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a pretty relaxing day over here.
That's good.
Yeah, how's your day been?
It's been good.
Well,
It's
it just
kind of just
started for you.
starting, but
Yeah.
it was good. It's been good so far. Can't complain. It's
Okay.
cold, but that's okay.
I feel that. I feel that. How was your
How's your
week?
week?
I asked you first.
Mine was good. It was my birthday. I had the cutest little video in the whole entire world come out on my birthday. I had no idea. It was so cute.
I mean,
So if you haven't seen that, go
let's
watch it because it's the cutest thing ever.
okay, because we actually haven't talked about it, so I don't actually know what your thought process reaction was when you saw it, heard it, whatever. So I had it go live at midnight your time,
Mhm.
and you didn't, when did you see it? Because I just truly don't know.
I saw it when I woke up in the morning, so at like 5-ish a.m.
Okay.
And I saw that like I just had the notification that like you had mentioned me in a story from the podcast Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, did she repost last week's episode saying it was my birthday? I'm like, that is so like, okay. Okay, that's kind of funny. And then I like around like 6:30-ish or whatever when I had a moment, I actually saw what it was, or it was probably earlier than that. I like actually saw what it was. I watched it, but it was so cute. It was so sweet.
It was
Cutest
fun.
thing ever.
I know. It was really sweet. Everybody was so excited to send in voice notes and videos and just talk all about Abby, and it was a blast. It was fun to pull together and get everybody in on. So
Yeah,
there
no,
were
it
so
was
many podcast debuts.
I know, so many people. It was funny. There were a couple times I was like, who is this? And then I was like, oh, no, I know who this is. So many podcast debuts.
I know.
But it was really cute. I had no idea. Everyone kept the secret so well because I had no idea at
We
all.
love it.
So
We love
we
it.
slayed. You slayed.
Thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank
if
you
you
to
haven't seen it,
everybody.
go watch. I think you called it Abby Birthday
It's
Special.
the Abby birthday special.
Yes, go
So
watch
go
it. It was
watch.
really cute. It was really cute. So
It was a fun time. There's YouTube
very
with
cute.
the about half the people sent in videos, so there's like some videos and
Mhm.
everything. But yeah, no, lots of people made their podcast debut. It was so fun. I
Very
had a
cute.
blast
Very
getting it ready for
sweet.
you.
I
And
loved
then
it.
do you want to tell everybody what I got you for your birthday?
Yes, so this birthday really had a theme and it was unintentional, but it was
Unintentional.
really a
Yeah.
theme. She got me the cutest little Shrek keychain. It has a little Shrek and a little donkey and a little heart.
Did you
And
see what it says?
yeah, but I can't remember right now for some
It
reason.
just says, I'm just a girl who loves Shrek.
That's what it says. I'm just a girl who loves Shrek because I am just a girl who loves Shrek. Shrek is my
Mm-hmm.
life. And then she got
Shrek
me a
is your life.
Shrek waffle maker. So when I make waffles, I'll have Shrek's little face on them. Because in the
Which
morning, I'm making waffles.
so good. And then to find out Adam got you the vinyl. It was just a
Yes.
and it would have been great because you were gonna get it the day that Adam gave you the vinyl too, but
Hmm.
we had a delay in the shipping.
All good
So,
though. All
but
good.
it
So,
came.
but I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Good. Good, good, good. Overall, was it a good birthday?
Yeah, it was good. It was chill. It was
Cool.
good.
Anything else happen in your week?
Sorry, I was yawning. Trying to think. I don't think so. Oh, we went and saw Twilight in the movie theater
I'm
on
so
Friday.
jealous.
It was
I'm so
so
jealous.
incredible. It was so good. There is just something about Twilight in the movie theater that is just unparalleled. You can't beat it.
Was it just Twilight or did they have all of them as
So
well?
they're having them like once a week. So like for a week they're doing Twilight, next week they're doing New Moon,
Okay.
then
Are
Eclipse,
you guys
Breaking
going
Dawn.
every week?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go see all because Maddie's never seen Twilight. So
Shut
this
up.
is the first
How?
time she's ever seen it.
How?
And it can I just say, Twilight is it is the pole like both ends of the spectrum. It is the best movie ever created and the worst movie ever made, all
Absolutely.
in one beautiful little package. And it was I haven't seen the original Twilight in years, probably. It's been a
Yeah.
while. it is such a great movie. Like that,
Oh
it
no,
is such a
it is
great
so
movie.
good. When I was flying to Utah and then back to Finland, I basically just watched every single Twilight and it was amazing. And I like had forgot how good
It's
these
so
like
good.
how painfully good these movies are.
Just the I've never given much thought into how I would
Who would
die,
die,
but
but die
dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go. That
talking about her mom,
it's just so
Renee, who was never there.
who was a
Oh,
terrible
it's
mother. I think once you
I
get like really into the lore of Twilight, you really realize just how like terrible of books and movies these
terrible.
were.
You know, once you guys have finished the watch through with you and Maddie, we
Hmm.
should have a whole Twilight
We
dedicated
should.
episode.
Hmm.
We'll bring Maddie in. She can give us
Yes. Her
an
first
outsider's
impressions, yes.
yeah, because I think this needs to be discussed at length because this is something you and I are very passionate about.
Yes. Twilight, it's
Um,
really just so incredible. It is so so good. But so does and I love going to the movie theater. Like there's really nothing
yeah,
I love
it's
more
one of
than
the best things ever.
sitting in one of those comfy recliner heated seats
Oh,
with a
amazing.
popcorn and a drink. Oh,
And a sticker,
watching.
because you got a sticker.
Yes, they gave out cute little Return to Twilight stickers. Oh,
That's so good.
it was such a great time. But so and they're doing these, they're like bringing back all these old movies, which I think is so much fun because I
That is fun.
love a movie theater time. Like I just
Yeah,
love sitting in a movie theater watching a good movie. So we saw
there
the
you go.
first one this week.
Oh, jealous.
I'm so excited.
Well, I'm very excited. I can't wait to continue to hear about them as we
Yes, it
progress. And then
was,
we'll do an episode dedicated to
we
Twilight
will.
because it's important.
Twilight deserves its own episode.
Yeah. So, but you had a good week, it sounds like.
Yeah, but I think that's it. I'm trying to think. I don't think anything else really happened. I have the hiccups. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
How was your week? What happened your week?
My week was good. It was a busy, busy work week. Um, I work in finance, so beginning of the year is very intense. And this week was no joke. After one day, I was so fed up with it that my roommate and I went and got burritos. Well, Maya, you guys met Maya in the Abby birthday special. Maya and I went to go get burritos and then we watched Bridesmaids while we ate our burritos because I just needed that energy. Like I
I
needed
feel that.
Bridesmaids in my life. Like I needed that energy to recover from the day of work that I had.
I feel that.
Um, and
HR
then
is pretty similar, where the beginning of the year is just
is just
chaos,
chaos.
and I feel that. I feel that deep.
Yeah. It's a lot right now. And so, but it's okay. It's all good. It's just busy season in finance. Like
Hmm.
like all my other friends that work in it as well, they're all pulling like 12, 13-hour days right now. Like
Hmm.
we're all going through it. It'll be over soon and then we'll be I'm
Back to
just glad I'm not
regularly
in like
scheduled programming.
I'm not like a tax accountant who has to like prep taxes. That goes on forever and I
No
couldn't deal
way.
with that kind of pressure.
No way.
So luckily that's not me, but yeah, so there's that. But so that was in a good week. Like it was good. It was just
Hmm.
it was fun to get burritos and watch Bridesmaids.
What
Um
are what are the Finnish burritos like? I'm curious.
here's the thing. Here's the deal. They're pretty okay.
Okay.
Like they try really hard. Um it reminds me of like a handheld sweet pork Costa Vida burrito, even though I ordered beef. Um, the pico, not good because it's really just chunks of tomato. So I get it, that's a no-go. But there's rice and beans and chipotle mayo sauce, So like there's the semblance, the idea of a burrito is there.
Okay.
I would say on like favorite burritos, this place we go to called the Mex Man. Um, I would say as far as like Finnish burritos go, this ranks higher. I would say this is like 7 in burritos. In the grand scheme of all burritos I've had, it's probably like a 4, but it's all I've
Nice.
got, you know?
It's true. You got to work with what you got.
So it's some of the better of what I can get.
There you
Not
go.
great
Yeah.
because I wish I could get a real burrito, but good enough. So,
No, I made fajitas last night for dinner,
oh, did you use a fajita
and I
seasoning
used a
packet?
fajita seasoning
And it's
packet,
so
which
good.
we learned existed while Emily
Abby
was
learned.
in town, because I only had ever seen taco seasoning before. And so I used a fajita packet and I was like, I've never done this before. I've never used one of these before. I don't know what it's gonna be like. I don't know if it's gonna be yummy. I don't know. It was good.
Fajita
It was
seasoning
good.
packets
Can't complain.
are great. They're
Yeah.
different than taco packets. There
Yeah.
is a different spice blend. There's
Yeah.
more lime in the fajita, I think. But
So it was good. I was
good
like, this
job.
is I'm doing new things here.
There you go.
Also, I started running this week.
Oh, I saw.
Who's so proud of me? I ran twice this week.
Look at you.
And I really think it's not going to be that big of a deal once it's more than like 25 degrees outside. It's so
Okay.
cold. Running in that cold of coldness is
I
it's
get it.
like it's just hard to breathe. So like it's taxing on my lungs. It's not like physically hard, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
So I think once
I
it
feel
gets
that.
like even like 20 degrees warmer, I'm gonna be so fast. You
So
won't even
fast,
be able to
speedy.
catch me.
She's so
You won't even be
speedy.
able to catch me.
Exactly.
But so
She'll be
marathon
the
training
Olivia
is
Rodrigo song.
underway.
You can't catch me now.
You
You know,
can, you can, you can't catch me now.
that'll be Abby
That's
in
me.
20 degrees
No, in
more
45 degrees. In
in
45-degree
45.
weather, because I went running yesterday and like the sun was shining. It's the weirdest thing because like you're running, so like you're not cold, but like your skin is cold,
Yeah, no,
if
I
that
feel
makes
that.
sense. And then it's
I
like your
understand.
lungs are cold. It's hard to breathe.
I get it. I'm so sorry. I'm so
So
sorry.
marathon training is underway. It's off to a slower
Okay.
start than I thought because it is 25 degrees out, but
You're getting there. It's
we're
okay.
doing what we can. We're doing what we can.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to see? This is also a really exciting addition to my week. Um, I got the original Naked Urban Decay
You
palette.
did. You got it.
Yeah,
Because
I
they
did.
re-released it. They
They
re-released it.
re-released it. And am I gonna use it a ton?
No.
Probably not.
But
But would I have regretted not getting it?
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I feel like that palette is like that is makeup to me. Like that palette is what like makeup. That's what I started using when I started makeup. Like
Yeah,
that is makeup.
this is the pinnacle of makeup.
It is the pinnacle of
And
makeup.
quite honestly, I mean,
The
I kind of
dual-ended
forgot.
brush in there, like that is
Oh
just so
yeah.
iconic. That is so
The
iconic.
the crappy little mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Like I forgot how I actually really like these lighter shades. Like they're really pretty. So you know, we'll see how
Kind of
this
a
turns
slay.
out, how
Bring
much
back the
use it
smoky eye.
actually gets. But like not even that, but just like the basicness of it. But I've been eyeballing it for like seeing it a lot or like just at every store I'd go to be like,
Mm-hmm.
"Oh, I
There
should get
it
that." And I
is.
finally just decided. I was like, "You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it."
Do you want to hear about my
So,
current dilemma with makeup?
yeah, let's hear.
So I don't ever wear makeup really, except
Yeah.
for like like special occasions.
Mm-hmm.
So when I do wear makeup, I feel like it's a lot, and I don't wear
Mm,
much makeup at all when I do wear makeup.
right.
But I really want to wear makeup. Like I want to like wear makeup, you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Again, just for special occasions because I have to wake up so gosh darn early for work. It's not happening.
Yeah.
But but since I don't wear makeup, when I do wear makeup, I feel like it's so much makeup.
So
But like
much.
compared to all of these other people who wear makeup all the time, I wear like this much makeup. Teensy,
Yeah.
teensy bits of makeup.
Teensy bits.
So I just
Yeah.
need to get over it and like
No, I feel that.
put
I'm,
on makeup because I enjoy doing makeup. I think it's fun. I think it's cute.
yeah.
I just don't ever do it.
No,
So then I don't like it when it's on me.
I feel that. I'm trying to do that as well, trying to wear more. So now every day I'll try and wear some form of eyeshadows,
There you go.
light eyeshadows, but something. So then when I
Something.
want to spruce it up a little bit, it's I've been
It's
used
not
to at
as
least a little
jarring.
bit.
Yeah.
It's not as jarring because there was a while there like trying to, and it still kind of is, like trying to put on any foundation, not foundation, like eyeshadow is like terrifying. Like, ugh.
See, I feel like I have a bigger problem with the face products because I just don't wear any. So when I put
Mm,
any on, I'm like, oh, it looks so bad. But it
there you
doesn't.
go.
It's just because I don't wear makeup.
Yeah, no, I get that.
It is the great dilemma of Abby
Oh
Jones.
no.
I know. Uh,
Uh,
but oh,
I may
I washed my
let's hear.
makeup brushes for the first time in like 6 months. And it's glorious. I really think because my skin was having a really hard time there for a
Oh
minute.
no.
And I'm like, this happens every time after I'd put on makeup. I think it's because my makeup brushes haven't been washed in like 6 months to a year.
Yeah,
So I did wash my makeup brushes and I think we're doing better. So
that's good to hear.
good news.
That's good to hear. I made a whole chicken for dinner today.
I did see that. It was beautiful.
It was,
It's
beautiful. It tasted great.
That's one of my
Yeah.
goals. I really want to learn how to make a whole chicken.
It was the easiest thing I've ever done, quite honestly. It was so easy. Loved it so much.
Shout
Followed
out
the
Preppy Kitchen.
the preppy kitchen on YouTube. I was gonna say on TikTok. Um, but I followed his recipe today and it was so easy and it was so good. And I really wanted to try it out because I've been wanting to make a whole chicken because I have that Dutch oven now and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
how perfect. I can just
Yes.
But I'm having the sister missionaries over for dinner next Sunday and I wanted to make a chicken,
Gotcha.
but I needed to prep. I needed to
Yes.
try
You
it
need to
once. I
practice.
couldn't
Yeah.
couldn't
You can
just
just whip out a
wholesale
full chicken.
for the first time ever. So I needed the practice. And I
Fair.
think I did a really good job. There's a few things I'll do differently next time, but like
For a first go,
overall, I'm pretty
you
proud of it.
snuck.
I'm not gonna lie.
Good job.
But yeah, I made and it was beautiful. Like it looked
It looked
so
really
good.
nice. She sent pictures. It looked really good.
So that's th those are the exciting things that have happened to me this week. I also made cookies today. I've been really church gets over now at noon, and so I have all day to do something. So I'm just like really in on it. Like I cooked all day. Like I made a bunch of cookies. I made my chicken, you know?
I can't wait for early church because right now I have church at 1 and I
Yeah,
hate
it's
it.
really late.
And we didn't switch at the beginning of the year. We switched with the semesters and it is so late. Everyone switched and I didn't.
Yeah,
Look at this. Look at how
yeah.
bad my under eye bags are.
Oh no, I can see them all the way over here.
Do I look
Only when you
like,
pull down like that.
I know, but I look like a Tim Burton character.
When you do that, you kind of do.
Anyways,
Anyway, should we get into this week's topic?
yeah, was there any other pop culture things other than the thing we're going to talk about?
That was quite truthfully the only like thing that I remember of this week.
Yes.
Jonas Brothers released a new song.
They did. It's really good. I love the Jonas
It's very
Brothers. You
good.
know how we feel about the
Um,
Jonas Brothers. Okay.
that's about it.
So today we're giving a memorial to
In memoriam.
in memoriam to our fallen soldier, TikTok.
TikTok.
Hello, everyone. This is Abby from the future. Um, we are aware that TikTok was unbanned about 5 minutes after we finished filming this episode. That is no joke. However, the content was too good to just let it go. So enjoy today's episode and welcome back, TikTok.
TikTok is
Let me tell
gone.
you. So I this when this comes out, we don't know. TikTok might be back by the time this comes out.
We can hope it's back
Literally,
by Friday.
if it's not back by the time this comes out, I'm probably no longer on this earth because it has been gone for what, like 12 hours now, and
Something like
I
that.
am suffering. The amount of
I
times
am
I have just opened, like
open the app.
I sat down in my bed to like chill for a second today, immediately opened TikTok, and there was that stupid little message making me
Oh,
cry.
it made me so angry. Made me so angry. And I still got it. Here's the problem. I didn't think I was gonna get banned. I didn't think I was gonna get it taken away because I switched. People were like, okay, all you Americans abroad, switch your stuff around. I switched my stuff. I have my Finnish phone number linked. I switched my app store to Finland. I'm not even in America App Store anymore, and I still got banned and can't get it back. I am so upset and distraught. And here's the deal. I have nobody to talk to about it
Could you
besides
just
you and Maddie.
I know, could you delete it and then download it from the Finnish App Store? Would that work?
Maybe. Maybe I'll have to try that
I
because
don't
that's the
know.
only thing that I can think of maybe because but like I'm also worried I'd have to get a new account and I don't want to do that because
That would be
my
tragic.
account and if
It's
I like had to wait if I have to like if I would have to wait till I go back to the States to re-get my account, like that would
That's
suck.
true.
I don't want
That
to
is
do
so
that.
true.
I'm
You're
like
gonna have
I'd
to go
rather at
buy
this
like an
point
iPad or something and then get TikTok on that.
I know I'm gonna have to because this is not it. I'm not okay,
But
quite
anyways, so
honestly.
for the last couple of weeks, there's been this looming ban that TikTok, the Supreme Court was going to ban TikTok or whatever. And to be honest, I thought there is no way. There's no way this
Didn't
is
think,
happening. I am
yeah.
not concerned in the slightest. Like,
Oh yeah.
this is
Not
just
at all.
another thing because they have tried to ban TikTok so many times and it's never gone through.
It's never worked.
So I was like, there's no way this is going to happen. This is no big deal. Everyone's freaking out for no reason.
Hmm.
It happened.
It happened,
It
and I'm
happened.
upset. And it's just frustrating because they say that they're stealing our information. I'm willing to
I
give it
don't
to them.
care. They can
I don't care.
have that. I like Harry Potter TikTok and, or no, Harry Potter Taylor
Harry Potter,
Swift
Taylor Swift, and I love a good meme.
and a
Like,
good meme and Joe Jonas's TikTok account. They can have that. And I will, China, if you're
I'll,
listening right now, that's it. That's the
that's
extent of my
all, that's,
hobbies.
oh, also, I like to cook.
I don't like that. I'm trying, but I don't like that.
I Oh, it just makes me mad. I'm just like but I will say it. There's nothing I love more than the pettiness of people right now going to Red Note. I'm not
Literally,
going.
I'm not
I'm
going
not
either
going.
because that app actually does like make me a little bit nervous. That one's a little
Yes.
too,
That's a little too, but hey,
you know,
I love the
I'm
pettiness of
here
it.
for it. I am
I
here
think
for
it's
it.
great. I'm living for all the memes that are like me being called off to war because I signed up for the Chinese military in in
Because
Red
it's
Note.
all, Red Note is all in Mandarin. Like, no one can read any of it. Also, all of the memes, like Duolingo being like, so everyone wants to learn Mandarin now. Like, so
It's
funny. I'm so here
It's
for this.
so good. Yeah. So these are the things that like I'm fully on board for. The pettiness of it, like
Hmm.
them like the government saying you can't use TikTok, it's stealing your money, it's stealing your info, and then going directly to the source, like going
Directly.
straight to it. I live
Hmm.
for pettiness, you
It's
know?
so funny.
So that's been great. I truly am beyond upset TikTok is gone.
Literally, the amount of joy this stupid little app brought me, and I will be the first to admit, I have a problem. I am 100% addicted to this app
Same.
because
Absolutely same.
it is in my like biological makeup now to open my phone and open TikTok. Like I will
Yep.
be the first to admit I have a problem and this is
I
probably
agree.
really good for
Same.
me. But the joy this little stupid app brought me, worth it.
Oh,
Worth being an
worth
addict.
every second. Every second. Absolutely. It brought so much joy and just escapism when life was hard. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, let's talk about it. My favorite trend of all time on TikTok. There has never, and Abby knows exactly what it is. There has
So
never been
good.
a better trend, nor will there ever be a better trend than the freaking Pepe the crawfish from the Muppets. And it's the I hear your voice t sound. And they
It's
go through like
fine.
this insane
Insane story.
story.
Things
Like just
I would never admit on the internet. These
never
people
admit
are
on the
just
internet
sharing. It's
freely. And
so funny.
it's the best thing I've ever come. Like truly, that is my favorite TikTok trend of all
Oh
time.
yeah.
There has
Oh yeah.
never been one better. I have like laughed till I've cried multiple times
Hmm.
while this trend was like in its like my whole feed. I think I would like every for 5 videos that I'd see, 3 of them were this trend for
Yes.
like a month. Like it
Yeah.
was and I was okay with it. And I sat and I watched every single one that would pop up because only people that were on TikTok are gonna know.
Hmm.
Olive oil girl?
So funny.
Are
So
you kidding
freaking
me?
funny. Literally
Like
the wildest thing in the whole entire world.
there's so many of them. And it was the best thing that has ever graced my phone was this
Hmm.
trend.
Yes.
And I am so mad it's gone. I can't
Literally,
see it.
literally, like I cannot comprehend how this is going to save America. Literally, I'm so annoyed
I'm so
because
annoyed.
this little, I mean, where am I going to get my Jonathan Bailey edits anymore? I mean,
Right? We have a new Hunger Games coming out. Where am I going to get my Hunger Games edits?
also
The
all of
Jonas
the
Brothers are going on
lore,
tour.
all of
All
the
the lore.
lore from the
I've
new Hunger
learned
Games
so
book.
much. I felt
Where
like
am I going to
after
get
the
that
last
from?
movie, after the last Hunger Games movie, I felt like such an expert because I had
Yes.
watched so many TikToks that
Yes.
I could walk into that movie and I could be like, you know why this is cool? This is cool because of this, this, and this. And this is Katniss, and this is how she ties in, and this is why
And there
Snow was angry.
And there's this little feather in the bottom corner of the screen right then, and that is a thing that's connected to this, and this is like
What am I gonna
ugh.
be? I can't. We have a whole nother book coming out in a month. I need them to tell me what's gonna happen. We got and like here's the deal. They released like the first chapter of the new book like this weekend right before
Mhm.
TikTok went away. I learned so much already. Haymitch's birthday, reaping day. Every single he got reaped on his birthday twice. He had to be taken away
My
and
poor
then after
guy.
he was the victor, he had to watch children every single year on his birthday get reaped and he would send them off on his birthday.
My poor
Now,
guy.
you tell me, what am I gonna do without TikTok to know about these things?
Literally, my knowledge of Harry Potter grown exponentially from TikTok. Literally from TikTok. This TikTok lore, Harry Potter lore videos, 60% of
Oh,
my feed. I'm a Harry Potter expert now. How
yes,
am I gonna go on without these videos?
exactly.
Ow.
Also, bring it back to the beginning of the podcast episode. The Twilight lore that lived on TikTok.
Yes, that's what reignited Twilight for me was freaking Twilight talk. I think her name is Sarah.
Whatever, but I love her.
I love her.
If I and here what were some of the names people gave that child?
Regurgitation,
Robitussin.
Robitussin.
If if I don't get to hear that anymore. I gotta hear
We're
at
just
least
gonna have to call
one
her Renesmee. No,
disgusting. No.
no.
Oh my goodness. And Stephanie Meyer is supposed to be coming out with a new book all about Jacob and Robitussin.
Stephanie Meyer, if you're listening, stop. Like, just stop. Especially that
Just stop.
storyline. Nope. No one's
Nobody
asking
wants
for
it.
it. No one is
Like
asking for it.
think of all of the content we could have gotten about this.
Cursed thing.
And guess what? It's gone.
It's
It's gone.
gone. And like I feel like that everyone's like, "Oh, we'll just move to Reels. Reels is the same thing." It is not. The
Reels
content is
sucks.
so different. It is so different.
So
I mean,
different.
like TikTok was a place I thrived, and the government took it away from me, and I'm so mad.
I'm so mad about it.
I will say I did fall asleep a little sooner last night because I couldn't scroll,
See, I
but
did not.
I would rather be sleepy today and have TikTok than well rested without TikTok.
See, I stayed up so late because I knew that when I woke up, TikTok was gonna be gone. Hoping it wasn't gone for me because we weren't
Yeah, why
sure.
is it gone for you? It doesn't even make any
I
sense.
know, I'm so mad about it. But yeah. I oh, I miss TikTok. I miss it so much. The amount of times I've opened my phone today,
And
so many.
just like muscle memory, open the app. It
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
wild.
I
And
was
I know that's not good for me, and I do not care. I do not care. I want TikTok back.
exactly. No, okay, so I think it was Madison. She sent us a reel because we're trying to make the Reels algorithm a little bit better. Just trying. Not working, but trying. But she saw a reel that said that was like me eating in silence because I don't have things to scroll with. And
No, it was me getting used to eating in silence now that TikTok is gone and I can't scroll.
and I'm not gonna lie to you. My deep like we've mentioned, I'm fully addicted to TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching Criminal Minds today. Okay. I was sitting watching Criminal Minds and I thought to myself, oh my heck, I can't get on TikTok and watch TikTok while I watch TV.
No, did you watch SNL last night?
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
No.
Well, Weekend Update, they talk about SNL.
They talk about
And,
TikTok?
or that's what I mean. Yeah, they talk about TikTok on
Okay.
at least I think it was Weekend Update. It might have been a skit, but they were like, what are we gonna do when we get bored those 2 minutes in the movie and we can't scroll on TikTok? What are we supposed to watch? Like, what are we supposed to watch? We're watching a movie, we got bored, so we got on TikTok. What are we supposed to watch? As
So
as I'm
true.
like on my phone watching
Oh
SNL,
yeah.
I'm like this. I need big screen, I need little screen, sometimes medium screen too, okay?
No, this is the thing that I would always get me is I would have big screen going. I would have like game or something on my phone, and then I'd have also little screen on the little screen
Little screen on the phone.
and be able I mean, I fear I am painfully and extremely overstimulated.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't care. Give me TikTok back. How am I supposed to know how to make a different kind of roast chicken? I'm not gonna
Come
know.
on. How are we gonna know?
How am I gonna know? Like, I'm not kidding. This year, January, like 2025, I've made the goal to start like making new things and like making like cooking and making new things that are like actually complicated that like require thought and skill and like put a lot into it. I have gotten every single recipe from TikTok.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do now?
Literally.
Like
Literally.
truly. I don't Instagram
TikTok,
doesn't have
no.
Jack now.
And like just the way TikTok was, you could find a video so fast. Like if I would like saw a video on my For You page and I wanted to show it to someone later, I found it in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It is the best like layout and like platform for short
Yes.
form videos in the whole entire world. I love TikTok so much. And they just gave us groups. We can make group
Do you
messages.
know how much that changed our lives?
Yeah, I think a little too much. I think it's made it a little too easy to send videos. But still, come on.
But come on. It's just really, I'm really devastated, quite honestly. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner anymore.
I'm no, genuinely, like what are we gonna
Like,
do?
what do I do?
Like this is my own personal Armageddon. Like this is the end of times for me. And I I don't know what to do about it. And
I
the thing
don't
is,
either.
I
And
was a late adopter to TikTok. We looked it up
I was
yesterday.
even later.
Yeah, I downloaded it in October of 2020. So like TikTok had been around for a good like year and a half
Hmm.
of and I was gonna be better than everyone and not have TikTok. And then I finally caved and got TikTok. And what can I say?
You know?
It's been a true love situation ever since.
Yeah, I believe, yeah, no, absolutely. Abby, what were some of your favorite trends? Because we know mine, the Pepe crawfish.
That one is a
That's my
really good
all-time.
one.
I loved the subtle foreshadowing one. That
There's
one was also good.
honestly subtle foreshadowing, like at the beginning, like prime subtle foreshadowing. It went on too long. But that one had me in tears every single time. I
Yeah.
loved that trend. I'm trying to even think. See, again, with this short form
I was,
contact, my memory isn't what it
you
once
know,
was, but again, worth it. Bring
um,
it back, please.
I I was not a big dance trend person. I didn't get into the dances. Which one is that?
I'm
What are you
straight up
doing?
renegading over here. That's
There
all
you
I know.
go.
Renegade,
I will say one
renegade.
of like the only dance videos I ever watched was the one you made for that. Well, the one I made for you for the Apple one when I recorded you dancing
Oh
the
yeah. Oh, I forgot that. How does that
I
start?
think the apples brought me right
Right
to
to
the
the
core.
core. Oh yeah.
I
Symmetrical lines and I find this kind of scary. Makes me just wanna drive.
just remember I remember making that Like that one night we were sitting in the hallway and you were on the stairs and you're like, Emily, record me real quick.
It was
So
one
we
take. Incredible. Just
and so good.
so good.
Um, I also loved these were strictly like Chris Olsen ones, but when he would do the like Disney princess, who's the killer, who's
The
the baby
filters.
daddy, the filter
Yes.
ones, those were so
So
funny.
funny.
And like we spent, you, me, and Maddie, that one night, we spent hours just on the
On
floor.
the floor in the hallway doing filter videos. And they're incredible.
Hmm.
I love them so much. I'm trying to think. I posted a couple TikToks.
Your Hannah Montana TikToks,
So
those were
good.
so, did you save them?
No. Well, I'm
So you
sure they're
know,
on my phone somewhere. I'm sure because it when you post it saves to your phone.
okay.
So
Because
I'm
I'm
sure they're on
like,
my phone somewhere.
I hope you have that.
Yeah, my Hannah Montana transitions
Those
slayed.
were so good. We made a few for the podcast when we were in St. George
Those
that
slayed big
they did
time.
pretty well.
Hmm.
For us, they did well.
Yes. See, I mean, we were just about to get back into clips. We were
I
just about
know.
to get back into clips, and they
That's
got rid
not
of
even a
TikTok.
joke. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about doing clips this week. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do clips, whatever. And then I did your birthday video instead, and I said, you know what? I've spent enough time in Premiere this week. I'm done.
It's fair.
I'll get to
That's
it next
fair.
week.
That's fair.
But now, no point.
What's the
Because it's
point?
not
They're
like
gonna
we're
go
gonna
on
go viral on Instagram.
Instagram Reels? No way. Bring back
So stupid.
TikTok. Bring back TikTok. I don't even
I
care
know.
if Elon or Zuck buys it. Bring back TikTok.
Just
Exactly the
somebody
way it
buy it.
was. Exactly the
Yeah.
way it was. I don't want it
It,
changed.
I don't
Exactly
want
the way it
anything
was.
changed. Just give me TikTok.
Can we talk about how Instagram, the new Instagram update, how they're trying to make it
Oh,
look like TikTok?
pissing me
I
off.
hate it. I hate it.
You
Stay in your lane,
who
Instagram. Stay in your lane.
You are to be pretty pictures. That is all you are meant to
Square
be. Square,
pictures.
pretty pictures. I I don't post any reel or anything like that. I post square pictures on my feed. That is
Get
it.
in your
Don't
lane,
give me
Instagram.
this stupid vertical posting. And then, oh, this made me so angry. You want to hear this?
Yeah.
So, they updated it again today, just barely, that you can go to your profile settings. Well, not profile. You can go to each individual picture and change the layout, okay? But the problem,
What?
yeah, so you can have it be square, you can have it be like a square again, or you can have it be long and vertical. The problem is now it adds a white border to fill the verticalness. And so it's horribly ugly. It's worse than having just the plain vertical and letting it pick whatever junk it wants for the cover photo. It made me so angry. I was like, why is this happening? I have been a nice person. I have respected the internet. Don't punish me because freaking TikTok got taken away.
No one asked for this, Instagram. No one asked for it. Go back or get
Zuck,
ready to feel
shave your
my
head.
pain.
Shave your head
You don't
and
look like a
stop.
reptile anymore. I thought we were doing good. You pissed me off, Zuck. You pissed me off. Instagram. This is an
Zuck,
this is open
stop.
this is an open letter to you, Instagram. Knock it off. Go back.
Knock it off.
You've
Return to
you've
what you
upset
were
me.
2 days ago.
You've upset me.
I'm upset. Zuck, stop going on podcasts. You're making it worse.
Literally, you were on such a good uphill stream. You've made a turn. You've made a turn.
You're not on my good side right now.
Look at this is you.
Especially,
This is you.
especially because of them vertical posts.
Get rid of them.
Get rid of it.
Get rid of it. No one likes it. You've made
Absolutely
everyone
nobody.
mad. It was so unnecessary.
The thing was, we were all in mourning because of TikTok. And so we were forced to go to Instagram and he ruined it.
It felt very
The day.
intentional. It felt
It
very
did.
intentional.
Zuck,
That
stop.
was never mind. Anyways, back to TikTok.
Back to TikTok.
I'm trying to think. I remember TikTok just had like since the end of TikTok was imminent, a bunch of the like OG TikTok came back. Like
Oh, it's so
the
good.
Sway Boys all got back together and were making videos. People were making their like little thank you to all my followers. And they had went
Yes.
like throwback videos. People just started posting drafts, which is hilarious.
It's so good.
Tana
So good.
Tana was posting all of her drafts. They were so funny. Her commentary
We
on
love
them,
Tana.
so funny. But like I'm a big Anna Sitar fan. I think that's how you say her last
Hmm.
name. So like she was like posting all of her things. I'm like, this is such good vibes. Like just like the
The vibes
throwback,
were
such
the
good
vibes on
vibes.
TikTok the last 2 days were so good.
Yes.
And I think it's
It
because
was well, it was the two. It was such good vibes, such good happy times here on TikTok, and this is a new update on the TikTok ban.
that one guy
Yes, that one guy who was everywhere. Like he was posting videos
everywhere.
every like 30 minutes, updates
He's
on the
like,
TikTok ban.
this is an update from the Supreme Court. There's
Mhm.
no update. And you're like, why did I
And why are
get
you posting a
why,
video?
bro? And why? But I think one thing that's been that like I like was like I knew was gonna be a big deal, but I didn't realize until creators were talking about it is how many people lost their jobs. Like all the influencers.
I know.
Like it there was a lot of people. And like
A lot
even
of
like
people.
small creators who were only making a couple $1,000 a month, that's still like a couple
Couple
thousand
thousand
bucks a
bucks a
month that
month.
they're not gonna have anymore.
Or like small businesses. A lot of small businesses took off because of like TikTok Shop or like with like collabing with these influencers. Like it's a big hit to a lot of people. Like a lot of people just
Yeah.
lost their job. A lot of people lost their main source of marketing, their main source of like getting their
Yeah.
brand out there. Like
Who's gonna do Duolingo now?
literally, the Duolingo bird, he just lost his job because I'm pretty sure he was only employed because of TikTok.
I'm sure he was. Like, but like it's really wild. No, there's this TikToker that I follow. I don't know if you've ever seen her. It was Christy Party of Six. And it was this family. They were originally from Utah, but they moved to New York for her husband's job, and they lived in this really cool high rise in Manhattan. It was so cool. So they ended up like this past summer, they had another baby, and they looked at like financially where they were at, and they figured out he could retire. He was about 40, and they're like, he can retire. It's all good. We like our monthly expenses and everything are covered under your TikTok income. And then we can keep like our investments, all that kind of stuff. He has to go back to work now because she just lost her
Lost her
whole job.
job.
Like they're so like and that's like a common thing now. Everyone's like but the problem is like a lot of the corporate things like there's not going to be that many marketing jobs available. But then also corporates can be like, what were you doing for the last couple of years? And they're like, well, I was self-employed by TikTok. And they're like, oh, that's not a real job. Like you're going to have now gaps on resumes that are weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, and there's all these people who are like, oh, they're influencers. Like, who cares? Like, they shouldn't have quit their jobs in the first place. Like, everything's temporary. Why did they like go full into TikTok kind of a thing? But the thing is, they were able to do that because people were watching their videos. Like, they were only
Yeah.
able to be employed because other people were watching their videos.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. It just drives me nuts. Drives me
It's
nuts.
it's it's frustrating, but I can like it's one of those things where like yes, you're like okay, guys, like we maybe too many people were being influencers, but like also but it's just like if it's kind of just like a supply and demand thing. Like if people were wanting
Exactly.
that much content,
Exactly.
like of course you're gonna shift your career and your like life goals
Well,
to
you can
align with the supply
make,
and demand of
yeah,
it.
you can make good money doing, a couple videos a day. I
Yeah.
mean, compared
Like
to like a corporate job, that's the dream. Like that is the
yeah.
dream. So I don't know why
And
people are giving so much crap for people who were successful doing that. Like I don't,
yeah. I don't get it. And then like but like you're saying like all the little small businesses. Like I don't know how many people I followed that were like come clean my Airbnb with me because this helped them get their air like they owned an Airbnb and it helped them get it rented out and they made a little
hmm
bit of extra money from their TikToks. And
hmm
I was like I'll sit and watch all these because this is like such wholesome content of someone
Yes.
just trying to do something and it
Yes.
working like even a little bit. Like and all these things are gone now. And it just makes me so frustrated.
It is so sad. It is so like wild that this like happened. Like I really was in such denial for such a long time.
Yeah.
I'm like all of these people are making goodbye videos and when it doesn't get banned, this is going to be so embarrassing.
Oh yeah.
But it got
Or
banned.
they're like now that we're going, I'm gonna I have one
But
last
I'm gonna
secret to
share all
tell
my
you.
secrets or whatever.
And I was like, you guys
Also,
realize when that's over, you're gonna,
the amount
yeah.
of people who were just straight up lying to their audience and full on admitted it is
Oh yeah.
hilarious. It is
Wild.
so funny.
Wild.
So, so funny. These people, if TikTok ever comes back, they are in big trouble. Big, big trouble because they were just straight up lying to their audiences the whole time for their
Yeah.
big things. And they full on admitted it,
Which is
which
wild.
is
It's
wild.
it was funny because I saw some like House Chris, the Dr. Pep, the Diet Coke girl. She
Hmm.
was like, I can't believe people were actually just lying about their workout videos all the time, like all these
Yes.
like fitness.
They're
She's
like,
like, I
I
can't even
actually had a
imagine.
BBL. I actually had a BBL. It wasn't the
And
workout
you're like,
videos. It was just a
is it
BBL.
BBL? And you're like,
Why are you
I don't
admitting
know.
to
I
this?
was like, maybe admitting to lying to your whole audience is not something you should be talking about on TikTok.
Maybe not.
But like, whatever, your whole following is going away anyway. And
Yeah.
like,
And even if it
okay,
comes back, it's probably not coming back for you because you just admitted to lying
to
about
lying
your
about
entire
everything.
thing. Wild stuff.
Wild.
Wild
It
stuff.
was it was something else, but
So, but hopefully TikTok is on its way back. It says in the, it's so funny. It says in
this
the
is
little
funny.
thing that President Trump is committed to working with TikTok to get it back for you guys. I think it's a hilarious thing to put in
It's
the sorry,
so
TikTok's
good.
gone little message.
But Donald Trump gonna save it.
Literally, I think if Donald Trump brings back TikTok, he will go down as America's favorite president. That is the way to win over Gen Z. Like that really is the way to
Just get
completely
that
win
TikTok
over
back.
Gen Z, Gen A,
Absolutely.
now Gen Beta. That's the
Ew, they're
worst name
starting
ever.
already.
Yeah, 2025 starts
Oh
Gen
god.
Beta, which I'm sorry, the next 15 years is going to be tough for you kids. That is
I'm
embarrassing.
sorry.
Oh my gosh, that's probably what my kids are going to be. Oh,
Oh
what your kids are going to be.
no.
I might have to rethink my next 15 years.
Do you know who's gonna have a hate like oh, but guess what? You know, our kids might be Gen Beta, but Tyler's kids will also be Gen Beta, and that kid is gonna roast him alive.
he's got one Gen Alpha and then the
And
rest of
then the
them.
rest are gonna be
That's gonna,
betas.
yeah, that's gonna lead to some therapy sessions down the line for those kids. Um,
Sorry, Tyler and Nicole.
you got to deal with the hand you're dealt, You got to do what you got to do. But anyway, so hopefully by the time you're seeing this, this is all a moot point and TikTok is back.
We
Because
can hope.
seriously, otherwise I need a wellness check over here because it's not
Because
going well.
this is not going well. Yeah.
Very upsetting. Very, very upsetting.
Absolutely. But,
Is there anything else you want to
TikTok,
say to TikTok?
let's also talk about just real quick. You know, the community of the Eras Tour, we talked about this earlier, but like
Would not be
the
what it was
live
without TikTok.
streams, the
Yeah,
everything, like TikTok made the Eras Tour what
it
it
really
was.
did.
And I love that. But I just think like that kind of a thing, like Jonas Brothers stuff wasn't as big. This year was gonna be that big because it's a 20th anniversary tour. Like there's just so many things that like I think what made TikTok the coolest thing was the community about it,
Hmm.
like how it truly made like because like Instagram doesn't warrant those communities,
No.
but TikTok really did between like the comment sections and all that kind of stuff and
Well, it
just
just
like
had so many like niche groups that you were
yeah.
able to like find your specific hobbies
Hmm.
and find people who like enjoy the exact same thing as you, which was so cool.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was so awesome. And so I
This
love
is
TikTok so
this is a
much.
hit. This is a
This is a
oh
if it's not back by
right
next
to the
week,
gut
I don't know what we're gonna do because here's the thing. Also, half the stuff we like found for our topics for this podcast found them on
from TikTok.
TikTok.
Yeah, so I don't know what we're going to talk about now.
So if you guys have ideas, please let us know because
We're going to be out of a podcast soon.
see, we're losing our jobs
Oh my
too.
gosh. Even though
And we
this is
don't even
not
get
our
paid for
job.
this
We
one.
do not get paid for this at all.
We
But
we were
okay,
close.
wait.
No, we weren't,
If
but
you, since, we're kind of resetting social media and stuff, with the ban of TikTok, if anyone's looking for any podcasts that they want to watch or listen to or invest in,
this is one.
We got one right
This
here.
is a good one.
We got one right
This
here.
is a good one. We're just hanging out. We're chilling. We're
Yeah.
having a good time. We're what the people want.
We are what
People
the
want to
people
feel
and
like
need.
exactly. Because guess what? They don't have TikTok now to just hear
No,
to watch live streams. They can listen to our podcast, which is basically just a live stream.
exactly. It is a live stream of just
Just us.
stream of consciousness.
I mean,
Um,
this is it. This
so
is
maybe
it.
now's the time to really get back into clips on Instagram Reels because everyone is on Instagram
It's
Reels.
so true, actually.
But
YouTube Shorts.
that's worse than Reels. Oh, what's
But that's where like
happening?
half the people went.
I
Half people
know.
went Instagram, half people went YouTube, and then everybody else went to Red Note.
Well, no, so this is something that's been kind of interesting. So, quick shout out to the Basement Yard. They're like my favorite podcast of all time. I think they are
Hmm.
so funny. I found them on TikTok. I found them because there were put clips on TikTok.
Yeah.
And they made this whole thing that was like about how, TikTok's really helped their podcasts, they're sad to see it go, kind of a thing. And I was like, you know what? That's so true. Because I found them on TikTok and now it's gone.
It is gone.
And YouTube Shorts? Am I supposed to find that kind of content on YouTube
You
Shorts?
can't you can't curate the algorithm like you could. That was
This
Instagram
lady's
Reels can't
driving
do that.
by and she's on her phone.
Bro, get off your phone. You can't be on TikTok anyway, so get off. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
so sad. I am so unbelievably upset about
I
this.
am too. We'll have to report back next week on how we're doing, if
Yeah,
we're
we might be
sleeping
having a party
better.
next week. If TikTok is back
If
tomorrow
TikTok is
or next
back,
week's episode is Party City. So get ready. Hopefully we know by the time this episode comes out if TikTok is coming back or
if
not. Hopefully
TikTok
it's
is coming
back.
back,
Hopefully it's back.
it
Not just
better
coming
be.
back,
Oh
but
my
back.
goodness. But yeah, so keep your eye out. We will keep you posted. I guess we'll be posting clips and
Find us on
YouTube
YouTube
shorts.
Shorts.
So
Oh, this
I
is
don't
such
know
a
what to say,
joke. This is
guys.
so
Just
sad.
miss TikTok
Yeah, let us know what your favorite TikTok trends were. What if there was
and
like
why it was Pepe the crawfish because
literally
that
those were
was
so
the best
it was
trend
the
ever.
most out of pocket things in the whole entire world. Like I
And
genuinely cannot believe some people admitted to this stuff on the internet.
I just feel so good about the things I've done in my life that I
Yep,
didn't have any stories that could have gone on that.
did not even hold a candle to anything, any single one of those stories. Not even
Yeah,
like just the good ones. Not a single one of them.
not a single one. I've
Actually,
lived a
no, I
very
do have
boring.
a story.
You do have a
I
story.
do have one story. I will never admit that story on the internet. Never,
Yeah, no,
ever,
you should
ever.
never tell the internet that.
Unless you paid me enough.
So get us some sponsors.
Get us some sponsors and you'll hear about Abby's really sad day. Um, but anyways, that is
Anyway,
all.
that's all we've got for you guys today. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube
Fly high,
Shorts.
TikTok, fly high. Hopefully it's back. I
Hopefully it's
know our
back.
little spiel at the end we have to change now.
I know. And YouTube Shorts doesn't
Follow us on your preferred streaming platform and Instagram
Instagram.
and subscribe on
Subscribe
YouTube
on
at
YouTube.
YouTube Shorts. It's just 801 Diaries everywhere. Wait, 801 Diaries podcast everywhere.
Everywhere.
Fly high
Fly high
TikTok.
TikTok.